Hey y'all, what's poppin'? What's poppin' with it, man? It's your boy B Realism, man. Back at y'all with another one, man. Blessed to see another day, man. I hope y'all had a great day as well. Last night, man, I did a live, man, with Frisco Dom, man. My brother Frisco Dom, my Bay Area brother. You know what I'm saying? And we touched on a lot of different subjects, you know what I'm saying? We touched on the respect that black women show black men. We touched on financial problems. We touched on the baby mama drama type problems. We touched on a lot of different subjects. But the baby mama shit and the respect that women have, the respect that women show black men, that's what we touched on. And I feel like black women show the utmost respect to men with big dicks. Right? If you don't have a big dick, that woman that you with will not respect you to the fullest. In the area that I grew up in, let me make it a little bit more simple. In the area, in the town that I grew up in, if you had a small dick, the whole town knew. If you had a small dick, women were reluctant on giving you some pussy because they hear about it. Word of mouth is a motherfucker. And I'm just being honest. And these are the things that we were talking about last night. We were talking about how I spoke about how other nationalities really don't sit down and really talk about how big their man dick is. That's not a focal point of other nationalities when women sit down and women talk with each other. They speak about their man's accolades. They speak about the things that he's doing that increases wealth for the family. They speak about the things that he does that makes them happy. Black women sit down with other black women and talk about how big their man dick is, and then wonder why your homegirl on the other side of the table is thinking about your man dick. You see what I'm saying? We got to start waking up. We got to start waking up, women. And I say that because women are at the forefront of the movement right now. Women have become very powerful. As they should be. As they should be. But I think that they've become so powerful that they forgot that they have a helpmate that's actually higher than them. I'm not saying better than them. What I'm saying is higher than them. Their responsibility to a relationship, to a family, is set at a higher position than a woman. And the reason I say that is because if me and my wife are in bed and the children are asleep, and we hear somebody breaking into the window, I'm not going to tap my wife and say, "Hey, babe, wake up, somebody's breaking into the house." She's going to tap me if I'm sleeping. "Hey, babe, I think somebody's breaking into the house." So there's a certain amount of responsibility that we carry that a woman don't carry. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm not saying that our role is bigger or better. What I'm saying is that we are held at a certain standard. We are looked at to be the protector. They don't look at a woman to be the protector in a relationship or in a family. And the woman shouldn't be the protector. That's not her role. Okay? Say for instance, you and your woman just got done out of the movies. Y'all going to dinner or whatever. Y'all walking to the car from the movies. You see what I'm saying? And there's a crowd of brothers that's standing out there, and your woman bad. I'm talking about bad, man, and she thick, right? You walking by, one of the brothers say, "Hey, man, you got a bad bitch, man. I want to fuck that bitch, man. I want that bitch, man." Right? And we know black women, they got big mouths. She turned around and say, "Nigga, fuck you." Right? and start going back and forth with the man. Now we have a response. We feel like as men, now this is something that black men have a problem with. We feel like as men, we have to fight that battle. As black men, we are always coming in contact with danger. As black men, we are always faced with life or death situations. And I'm just being honest. Right? We spoke on the topic about baby mothers, about bitter baby mothers. We spoke on just about bitter women in general. And one thing I want to say before I dive off into that is that I know there's a difference between a traditional woman and a modern woman. I'm not talking about the traditional woman. I'm talking about this modern woman who wants the traditional woman's privileges, but hasn't worked up to that point yet. So we were speaking about baby mothers and how sometimes spite or sometimes a bad relationship or however the relationship fell apart, the men always get the ass end of the stick when it comes to spending time with his kids. In the system, black men are looked at as threats. We can never express ourselves to the judges, to the boss, to anybody that has any authority over us. Every time we express ourselves, we're told to calm down. We're told to relax. And half the times, we're not even doing anything that's irate. Right? So we're put through a number of things when it comes to dealing with our children in breakups. Right? Now, I'm specifically going through some things I don't want to talk about online because I feel like it would hurt my situation. So I don't really want to go into that part. But what I can say, if you're going through some baby mama issues, if you have any baby mama issues, please do this. Tell her what she want to hear. Tell her what she want to hear. You've been around her long enough. You know if she still wants you. Man, it's a picture that I have on my nightstand next to my bed. It's a picture of my son. And I look at that picture and I tell myself, I say, and it's like I hear his little voice in my mind. What are you doing to see me? What are you doing to make this situation better? So I can be around my father. So I can have the enjoyment of having my father active in my life. What are you doing? You see what I'm saying? And I had to stop saying, oh man, she making me mad. I'm getting tired of her, man. She doing this and she doing that. I'm too much into my feelings. Let's put my feelings to the side. Let's focus on him. Let's focus on how he feeling. So that's what I'm telling you, man. Put your feelings to the side. Forget what she's sending you through. Forget that she making you pay child support. Forget that you do everything for your kid. Forget that you buy the boy or you buy the little girl whatever they want. Forget all of that. It don't matter. It don't matter because you're trying to please the baby mama. You're still trying to fight and let her know, hey, I'm a good father. But you don't need to do that. As long as that child knows, as long as that child feels that love, man, you're going to be all right. You see what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, good prevails, man. Good will prevail at the end of the day. Sometimes it don't look like it. You get what I'm saying? But it will prevail. And I'm a witness to this. In life, the people that screw you over, they'll come back and apologize. And if they don't apologize, they'll make a gesture to where you know that they're trying to make up with you. Y'all know how people are. Some people aren't apologetic. Some people do things. Some people try to, put up a front. And you get what I'm saying? You just have to know the person. But my main advice to brothers who have baby mother issues, or let's go back as far as to say, you young brothers who don't have kids, this is what I want to say to you. If you do not have kids, be careful of the woman that you pick or that you're picking to have kids with. If you can't see yourself married to this woman for the rest of your life, then do not have kids with her. If you can't see yourself marrying this woman, putting a ring on her finger, do not have kids with her. Do not have kids with her. One night of good sex can turn into hell for you, man. It can turn into a lifetime of hell. So my game that I want to give y'all, man, I really hope y'all take it in. I really hope y'all share this video. Subscribe, man. Run them likes up, man. Represent for the Bay, man. Represent for me, y'all. Put it out there, man. Hey, y'all, love y'all. Stay up.